Welcome everyone. I've got Legacy here, an old product of RME company called MultiFace II, and I'd like to take a look inside what's going on there, and maybe you are interested as well to see how to clean it prophylactically and how to fix a few problems if you had a few of them. And I believe you will not be much in problematic with it unit, because an RME product well known for the quality and everything that stands behind RME is quality products. Now all you need is a few screws with different blades. A bigger blade is for undoing these side ears. They are probably loose, but if it's not, you will need to make a little bit of work on undoing them, because they may be tight hardly. Now, to lose those points, I need a bigger handle and some more careful power, because those nuts and bolts are easy to break outside, and I need probably to little careful with this piece. Now I can open it up with a small instrument. Maybe we will need to remove these few handles as well, because they hold the front panel. You need this long reach nozzle. It's easier to just leave the unit standing and not hold it in hands for this disassembly job. So just remove everything, and the upper part just slides. Well, here we have bigger look at it. You can see the upper part board and lower board. Maybe we can unscrew it as well. I will try bigger. No, smaller. I will just move it carefully with power of a handle, and then will use my soft power with just a small magnetic. There's the spacers you have to take in, and you see this row of connectors. We probably need to move it just a little, or if not at all. Well, let's say this upper part is going to be removed. Well, this point are loose already, and now I need to slightly move this part, and yeah, there it is. the upper board is going out, but we need to do it in a way it is some kind of distraction in the form of a pile inside. Those piles are holding both units, and maybe I need to slightly move this back part. Very carefully. Yes, we did it just like that. Okay, we have a upper part, lower part with a few components exposed. There is probably just a connection board. I mean, the part that has amplifiers and everything else. And all we see is a clean and happy to serve long years of service here. So we haven't found here anything interesting than just a board full of chips. And now we need to close our instrument back. On the upper part is an inputs, world clock, SPDF, and a few supporting ICs. Okay, let's have a road back to house. We need to be careful as well as in the beginning. I found that I'm moving in a wrong direction. Therefore, I need this way. That was easier than finding the way how to remove it. But now I need to move slowly inside of the second part, because it is not an easy alignment. Okay, I found that this pin are moving in between the first and the second audio input, and then I need just to slightly align it and move it like that. Now I can slowly move it down, and everything sits well, as you can see. Yes. Okay, I have to close the front panel Those bolts are not needed in this business. Those bolts are longer than previous sets, and you need to tighten it longer than usually. That's it. I didn't remove this volume knob because it is no need if you don't replace this volume resistor over here, but everything else we may return back and the unit are right now it is fully assembled. An RME MultiFace II. Have a good day.